Now, from the station on your side, you're watching Wavy News 10 on Fox 43.
Tonight, remembering Officer Katie Thine.
She did such great things down here for the community.
As Newport News marks 1 year since Officer Thine died in the line of duty.
The pain is still there, the hurt is still there.
Those who knew her best and the community she served.
The people down here loved her.
Are making sure she's never forgotten.
Well, today marks 1 year since Newport News police officer Katie Thine died in the line of duty. The 24-year-old was killed while conducting a traffic stop near Monitor Merrimack Overlook Park. We have team coverage tonight as those who knew Officer Thine and those she served with remember her impact on the community. We begin with our Tamara Scott, who was there as her loved ones and fellow officers gathered in her memory.
In a show of support, nearly 100 people came out today to show respect and mourn Officer Katie Thine on the 1-year anniversary of her death.
It feels like it was just last week.
It may feel like a week ago, but in fact, it was 1 year ago today, 24-year-old Katie Thine was killed while on duty in Newport News.
It was a tragic event for all of us, not just those of us that worked with Katie, but those of us that went through the academy with her, those people that trained with her, those people that supervised her, and those people that ultimately brought her here.
She was killed while pursuing a report of suspicious drug activity near the Monitor Merrimack Overlook Park. The man charged with her murder, Vernon Green, was driving the car she had pulled over, and he attempted to drive off, unfortunately dragging Officer Thine with him for a block. The spot where her memorial now sits is a place where people come to remember her. Nearly 100 people, including Chief Drew, co-workers, and loved ones showed up this evening.
Thank you all for joining us.
For a moment of silence and to say their respects.
Speechless. We are thrilled that there are this many people that came out and that the folks that put up this and keep this going.
Officer Matt Crutcher worked with Officer Thine for several months. He says this was necessary.
The pain is still there, the hurt is still there, but we do her justice and we follow in her footsteps and try and make the city of Newport News a better place to live for everybody.
And while they try to live up to the legacy she's left, he asked for the public to help them as well.
Police are human, and we are out here to protect and serve, and we will do our best to continue to protect and serve the community.
And officers I spoke with say the support they've seen tonight ensures for them that Officer Katie Thine will never be forgotten. In Newport News, Tamara Scott, 10 on your side.
Well, Tamara, thank you. And in the wake of Thine's death, family, friends, and coworkers remembered her smile and her dedication to serving her country and community. A year later, a few of the people she served with continue to honor her life and memorial. Arisha Tolliver spoke with the woman helping keep Officer Thine's legacy alive.
It was quiet off 16th Street in Newport News this morning. The trees were standing bare against the wind, but one of them was unique enough to make the car slow down as they drove past.
I think it looks fabulous.
Newport News resident Shannon Wilburn and a few friends have been nurturing this beautiful space in honor of a beautiful soul. Wilburn says the tree decorated with flowers, lights, and mementos is a reminder that fallen Newport News police officer Katie Thine's legacy will always stay alive. Thine was killed in the line of duty exactly 1 year ago today.
She did such great things down here for the community. You know, the people down here loved her.
Although she's not a family member or even close friend, Wilburn took it upon herself to keep up with the memorial out of the goodness of her heart.
It hit home for me because I have 4 kids, and they were all Katie's age, you know, or close to it, and I just was devastated. And I was like, there has to be something I can do.
She says while many come to pray and remember Katie's life here, someone in the past week or so ripped her hard work away.
Stripped the entire tree of everything.
But that didn't stop her. This morning, she and a few other community members helped her make it even better than before, with each small detail holding meaning.
Sunflowers. Brittany always bought her sunflowers. Purple wisteria. Purple was Katie's favorite color.
Wilburn plans to continue watching over the memorial for many years to come. In Newport News, I'm Aisha Tolliver, 10 on your side.